My name is Akira Origiri. Every single day, I work my ass off until late at night. Hello? Aoi?
Yes. Are you still working?
Well, yes, I haven't finished my work yet.
I see. I was thinking of having a takoyaki party at Akira's house today, so I was preparing the ingredients. But I guess that's not gonna happen if you still have to work.
Sorry, are you at my place already?
I used the duplicate key to get in. Then I'll cook takoyaki by myself and go home. I'll leave Akira's on a plate. Good luck with your work.
Sorry, thank you. Gosh, Aoi has been messaging me over and over again. I hadn't noticed that at all.
Hey, are you still working? I bought the ingredients for takoyaki, so I'll go ahead making it and wait for you.
I'm pretty sure the company I'm in is some sort of black company. Younger workers are overworked, and the higher-ups just take advantage of their status. Since they force us to do a lot of troublesome works, and even make us work until late at night. Everyone in my company who joined in the same period has all quit. Almost. Finally finished. Oh my, well done, Akira. Haven't had enough time to spend with Aoi these days. Aoi is not a sentimental type. She may look cold at first glance, but she's caring and kind. Aoi and I met at a matchmaking party during our college years and ended up dating. After graduating from college, Aoi and I started working at different companies. The company Aoi is working for is a large enterprise, and her company is actually a business partner of mine. I felt a little defeated and disappointed, but Aoi didn't mention anything about it. Probably she's trying not to hurt me. Aoi's a kind person, but she always has a neutral expression, and sometimes I feel like she's just not interested in me. I shouldn't be working all the time. I shouldn't take advantage of Aoi just because she doesn't say anything. Tomorrow, I'm gonna talk to Senpai and try to go home on time. Then, I will go on a date with Aoi. Here you go, Origiri. And this one too, thanks. Well, I'm afraid, but there are other tasks I have to work on. Hey, Origiri, I'm gonna ask you, do you think anyone besides you can do this task? My company is full of incompetents. If I ask those incompetents to do this kind of task, do you think they could finish it? If you would have to clean up this mess later, don't you think it'd be way faster if you do it from the beginning rather than having to clean up the mess later? I'm sorry, but I've got plans today, so nothing more. What? Do you think you have the right to reject? Even if you give this task to someone else, you can't go home either way until the task is done. Okay. I know. I'm the one who does more than half of the work in this department. Without me, this department would never run well. Everyone is only good at pretending to work hard, but their actual work ability is below mediocre. Excuse me, Warusugi-senpai? May I ask you to confirm this document and contact the other party? Why? Can't you do it yourself? I'm afraid, but there's other work I have to do and cannot take time to call them. I still have some paperwork you asked me to do, which I have to submit in half an hour. Damn it! Think about priorities and work on your tasks! Done. I've been working overtime lately, so I guess that's it for today. Origiri, what are you gonna do about this? Sorry, what is it? These documents you made this noon. People from Tanakawa Corporation are very upset, saying the estimate and invoices are different. Tanakawa? That document was supposed to send to Tamakawa Corporation, wasn't it? What? You said Tanakawa, didn't you? That's why I thought it was about Tanakawa. I didn't say that. Shut up! You tricked me, didn't you? I'll sue you to the upper management. What? Warusugi-senpai is highly favored by the higher-ups of the company, so his mistake quickly became my mistake. I don't know what he reported, but it seems that the company got a very bad impression of me, and I was advised to resign. I was half expelled from the company. My tragedy didn't end there. Sorry, it's been a little while. Actually, I had to quit my job the other day. It took me a while until I got myself sorted out.
I know. Warusugi-san told me that Akira quit the company.
What? You heard from Warusugi-senpai?
Yes, actually, I have something to talk to you. I want you to listen.
What? What is it?
I've decided to date Warusugi-san. I'm breaking up with you. Sorry.
What?
That's it from me. Bye. Wait, are you kidding me?
Warusugi-senpai knew Aoi because of our business dealings to her company. I had heard from Aoi that she was having trouble being made a pass from him. I never thought that he would take Aoi at this time. I mean, I get it. I've been so busy lately that I've barely talked to her, so she should have been tired of me. Besides, now I became a man who has no job at this age. Of course she wouldn't have any affection for me. For a week, I didn't feel like doing anything, but I knew I couldn't stay like this, so I started a cleaning job. It was actually nice, because I was able to get away from everything while cleaning the building.
Odajiri-san, you're good at cleaning. You seem being able to do many more jobs other than this, but are you okay with working like here?
I'm fine. I get compliments from everyone when I do this job, so honestly I like this job.
It's kind of a shame.
I just wanted to forget about the company and my ex is all, so I kept polishing the building. I wanted to erase all the black feelings swirling around in my mind. But then one day, I came home, and my ex-girlfriend was there. Aoi, why are you here?
Sorry. Since the outside was cold, I ended up using the duplicate key.
What are you doing here now?
I've got the evidence.
What?
I've uncovered the fraudulent activities of Warusugi. I have all the evidence that Warusugi framed Akira and forced you to quit the company. It contains the confession he made boastfully, so I think we can win in court. You are done with crying yourself to sleep. Pretty sure you have no regrets about your company, but it looks like you didn't get much for your severance pay. You should at least get the money. Even though they don't understand how much Akira contributed to the company, they should not make fun of you.
Aoi, so you broke up with me to look for evidence? Why didn't you tell me anything?
It's said that to deceive the enemy, we have to start with our allies. Besides, if I were still with you and tried to get close to Warusugi for Akira's sake, you would have stopped me, right? Akira is very kind, so...
I think probably, yes.
Warusugi saw how depressed you were. He really thought that he could take me away from you. So he told me a lot while feeling pleased. I was even able to secretly capture some emails that were being exchanged behind to make you look bad and get you to quit the company. I'm telling you, I didn't do anything with Warusugi. On the date, I was just getting him drunk and letting him brag all the time. After he got drunk, I took pictures of the text in his tablet. I didn't even hold his hands, so don't be suspicious, okay?
I thought you were getting tired of me because I was all about work.
I mean, I respect Akira for your hard work. And to being with, I don't like to be tied down. I think Akira is the only one who really cares about me, so...
Didn't you leave me because I got fired?
It doesn't matter to me if you get fired. It's just that I need to support you until you find another job. Isn't it right?
Sorry, I thought you betrayed me. I'm so sorry.
I started this, so you don't have to worry about it. And I'm the one who has to apologize. It must have been painful for you, because all of a sudden I pretended to abandon you. I heard from someone that you've been working hard as a cleaner, and I thought you were always a great guy. I'm very sorry. I couldn't think of another way. But I couldn't forgive those who fired you, who worked so hard.
After that, I hired a lawyer, and I went to court with the evidence Aoi had gathered for me. As you can imagine, the result was the company was ordered by the court to pay me the appropriate severance pay and compensation, all because of the unfair dismissal of me. Also, this trial became known to the public, and the company's credibility went down the drain. Seems like there were originally some black rumors going on, but I guess it became clear. Their business partners have been withdrawing one after another, and the company's in a slump now. I knew this would happen sooner or later, since they can't run their business without me anyway.
By the way, I was talking to my president about you, and he asked me if you wanted to work with us. What do you think?
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I know more than anyone that you are very smart, so I tried to talk to my president passionately about how amazing you were. And then he got very interested towards you. What do you think? You want to work with us?
Aoi, why are you that speedy? I can't keep up with your energy at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went off right away without asking you. Did I bother you?
No, all I can say is thank you. Really, Aoi. You're the best girlfriend I could ever have.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks to Aoi, I was able to start working at the large company she works for. I once broke up with her, but after the trial, I asked her to be my girlfriend again. And now we're dating. My girlfriend's not a sentimental type. She loves me and cares about me more than anything. I can't think of any work describing such a girlfriend, but the best. Aoi, I want to marry you.
Yes, I had been waiting for you to say that.
My girlfriend will surely be my best wife soon.
My name is Akira Kuroda, 25. I'm a salaryman at one of those black companies. It's already this late. I can't believe I have to work this late to finish all this. It's obviously too much work for one person. Hire more people. Don't cheap out on labor. Here, a little extra service for you today. Service? This is over-service if anything. I really don't need this. You know, even if you hand those to me expecting gratitude, that's just overtime work. You always speak your mind and do a good job. You're the best subordinate. I'm counting on you. I get it. Even if I complained at you, it wouldn't change the company. I know that you're putting up with a lot too. I can only imagine an 8-hour workday and paid vacations. And even when I get home, nobody's there. The company needs me, and I get a certain amount of money. At this point, it's more trouble to look for a new place now. Those unchanging days continued. Until one certain night. Unusually, I was going home at 10 when a young girl approached me.
Excuse me.
Are you perhaps talking to me? Huh? Do you need something? She's pretty young. At first glance, she looks like she's in high school. But there's no way a high schooler would be out walking about at this hour, right?
Is 30,000 yen alright?
What's she talking about? I don't have the slightest clue what you could be talking about, though. What is?
What is? You can do whatever.
Oh, are you selling something?
Oh, myself.
Huh? You?
It's a service, so I'll do anything I can.
30,000 yen? A girl selling service? That's what she meant! With that tear-filled expression. Is this some kind of punishment? But even as a joke, you shouldn't say things like that. Not everybody has common sense in this world after all. On the other hand, if I looked like someone who wanted something like that, I'd be very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
In the first place, don't force your good intentions on people by calling it a service. I wish they'd stop with the trend of, you should be happy, it's a free service, right? Like I would be the bad guy if I said no. It makes me want to vomit. Just a while ago, on my day off, I was buying food from a vendor in the shopping district and he said, "You're so cool, I'll throw in a little service for you." If you're gonna look at someone as pale as me and give me a little service, just make it cheaper to begin with. I only want to buy as much as I need. If you were going to do that, just make it cheaper. I just can't stand the feeling of how you should be grateful about it. Just don't do anything for me in the first place.
Excuse me. I'm really sorry.
Oh, sorry. Lately I've been doing a lot of overtime, and now I'm really sensitive about the word service. Like, giving service is supposed to have a bit more emotion in it, right? And if you felt that way to begin with, you wouldn't need to… right? Huh? Wait, this is no time to be talking about this. What to do? I couldn't leave her just like that, so I hailed a taxi. Then I put her into the car and handed the driver some money. Where to? Ask the girl over there. That was all I said, as I coolly left the scene. Truly, it was the coolest I've had ever been. Just a salaryman, a background character who devotes himself to his company. But in this moment, I was unmistakably a hero. The tasteless store-bought lunch I brought that day was tastier than usual. About a week after, I was summoned by my superior. I heard that one of the executives from a company we work with wants to meet you. What? Did I do something? No clue. Huh? Did I mess something up? I've never met anyone like that before, though. Enough of that and get going. Go ahead and wait for them in the room. Be sure not to do anything rude. But what? Shaking from nervousness and anxiety, I waited in the reception room for the arrival of the executive. And then about 10 minutes later, my superior let me in to see a man I'd never seen before, and a girl that I had. That girl, she looks kind of familiar. Let's see, it was about a week ago, and she was trying to sell… Oh, so she was in high school? She was in normal clothes the other day, so I didn't think she was really… This might just go badly. This man, he's definitely her father, right? His eyes are serious, and he's been staring at me for a while. He's definitely gonna yell and say, "What did you do to my daughter?" It's a misunderstanding. I didn't do anything to… oh wait, I made her cry a little. I didn't… Thank you. Thank you very much for saving my daughter the other day. Huh? Did you not save my daughter and put her in a taxi? Oh, yes. Huh? But how did you know who I was? Kuroda-san, it seems you had your employee ID tag still on. My daughter memorized your name and company. Oh. Wait, that's really embarrassing. I spend more time at work than I do at home, so it's become really easy for me to forget I have my ID tag on. Even elementary schoolers take their tags off when they get home. My personal information is all over the place now. Kuroda-san. Actually, my daughter… Yes? It seems that my daughter was being forced by her classmates to do a lot of things at school. Apparently, this has been going on for a while. Because of my own carelessness, I hadn't noticed. I see. So that's why she was forced into doing something like that. It seems like that was the first time she had been made to do something so terrible. But if you were not there, she said she did not know what would have happened. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you! Oh no, I didn't particularly do anything special. I always wondered why she approached someone like me, but if she was forced to do it, then that would make sense. Because I was dumb enough to leave my employee ID out in the open. As long as she knew my company and my name, if things got dangerous, she could deal with it.
Kuroda-san, I'm thinking of quitting high school. I always worried about what everyone and my parents would think. I've been thinking of changing to an online high school.
Is that so?
It was really cool how you could talk so passionately, even though you were so tired from working overtime. I remembered it after I got home. It was so funny, I forgot I was scared. So then I thought that I would say this to you. It was thanks to you that I finally found the courage.
I ended up showing you an immature side, but if it helped you in some way, then I'm glad.
Here, as thanks. It's a little gift, not a service.
Thanks. And also, if you'd like, Kuroda-san, would you come to our company? What? I've heard that you are a very talented man. I'm sure we'd be able to treat you better than they do here. Would you let me consider your offer? Today, a lot sure happened. A handkerchief, towel, socks. These are things a daughter would give on Father's Day. It helps that they're practical, though. There was a note she had tucked away, with her contact information and a message.
I've never had a friend I could trust. Could I ask you to help me with things from now on? Shizuka.
And firstly, I transferred to a job at a company her father ran. Our company was famous for being one of those black companies, so the president took pity on me and welcomed me with open arms. Oh, it's quitting time! I was dizzied by how well I was treated. And as the months passed, Shizuka and I...
Akira-san, the wedding's tomorrow, so won't you get some sleep and fix those bags under your eyes?
Huh? I have bags? Ever since I transferred over, I've had so much time. I end up playing games.
No games allowed tonight.
Huh? Well, I guess I'll just play with you instead.
Not tonight either. I don't want to be sleepy tomorrow.
I did say I'd play with you, but I didn't say anything about trying to keep you up all night, right?
Idiot! You're such an idiot!
Playing with you really is the best. With the blessings of many people, we got married. Since that day, I'm no longer a background character, but a main character. To my wife, I'm a hero. And for me, my wife is my heroine. You never know what will happen in life. I'm Akira Sakai, an anime geek in my second year as a working adult. Every morning on the train commuting to work, there's a beautiful working woman who catches my eye. What a beautiful woman. One day, the train was so crowded that the working woman had no place to sit. I wonder what's wrong. Is she not feeling well? All right then. If you'd like, please take my seat.
Oh, but you must be tired.
No worries. It's just for today.
I see. Thank you for your kind offer.
The working woman got off at the same station as usual. Her reserved smile was dazzling. The train was also crowded the next day. The only seat left was next to mine. The working woman actually sat next to me. What? No, it's just because the next seat happened to be open. Stay calm, stay calm.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, I woke up to a message from my boss chastising me, so I was feeling down. But when you gave up your seat to me, I felt like I could keep going.
I'm happy I could help. We small-talked a bit until we got off the train. Her name is Aoi Suzuki. Apparently, it's her second year since she started working too. She's busy with work and has to overtime most nights. From that day onwards, whenever the seat next to mine was free, Suzuki-san would sit down for small talk.
You've been in a pretty good mood these days, huh?
She's the president of the company I work at. It's small scale, but she's still a full-on career woman managing the whole company. I'm socially awkward, so I kept failing at job interviews. But she was the only one who hired me. She saved my life.
It's great you can work in a happy mood. By the way, just to check up on you, how's it coming along with our mid-career recruitment?
We're in a pinch. No one is applying to work with us.
I guess it can't be helped, us being a small company and all. Hey, Sakai, can you introduce us to a friend of yours? I can trust a friend of someone serious like you.
I don't really have anyone I can introduce us to. I don't really have any friends anyways. I've been a loner since back in school.
What's wrong, Sakai? Suddenly tearing up like that.
No, I just have something in my eye. I owe my company president big time, so I really wish I could help her out.
Oh, Sakai-san, are you on your way home?
Yeah. You too, Suzuki-san?
Yes. Today I could get off from work early for a change. I guess I should binge watch the anime I've been meaning to check out.
Huh? Suzuki-san? You watch anime?
Of course. This season.
Discovering an unlikely point in common, we talked intently about anime for a bit.
I'll make sure to check out the anime you recommended, Sakai-san. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I have to get off at the next stop. See you.
I wonder what happened. She looked like she was having a great time. Worried about Suzuki-san's brooding look, I got off the train right after her. Suzuki-san has no idea I'm there. Just as I thought, she's acting strangely.
Hello?
Hey, what is the meaning of this? I could hear a man hurling abuses at her from the smartphone.
I apologize. I promise to fix this tomorrow. Sakai-san.
Sorry, you looked like you were having such a hard time that I got worried.
Sakai-san, I'm sorry for getting so upset.
No worries. What in the world is going on? If you're up to it, I could lend you an ear.
For the past few months, my superior has taken things out on me very harshly. Today, too, there was an issue with the documents I prepared, so I got scolded.
Isn't he abusing his authority?
That might be.
Have you thought of changing jobs?
I'd like to, but I'm too busy to job hunt. I barely make it on time for the last train on weekdays, and I sometimes even have to work on weekends.
What a toxic company. And the boss abusing his authority on top of that. Is there anything I can do? Anything. Oh, that's it. Would you like to try taking a job interview at my company?
But are you sure? Even someone like me?
It's the company president who will make the call, but I'm sure she'll like a nice and friendly person like you, Suzuki-san. I've been in charge of recruitment all this time, so I know the type of person the president wants. Suzuki-san would be perfect for the job.
I really appreciate your kindness.
Didn't think you'd be the type bringing in a female acquaintance. Aren't you quite the man?
Can't really say that she's just a woman who happens to ride on the same train car as me.
Alrighty then, I'll go ahead and interview her.
That means...
Yeah, apparently she'll hire me.
Suzuki-san soon blended right into the company. She's really friendly, so she communicates perfectly with our clients.
You really helped me out there, introducing me to such a great person. I knew I could count on a friend of yours.
Suzuki-san got used to the company no problem, but our company is still understaffed. I guess we're interviewing this person today. Looks like this person used to work at Aoi's previous company. Could I have a moment of your time, Suzuki-san? What was this person like? By the way, this company went bankrupt. Well, that was a close call. Suzuki-san? Could this person be the abusive boss?
Yes.
Never would have thought the abusive boss would come in for an interview. It's always guys like him who are really good at sucking up to their own bosses. So worst case scenario, he'll get hired.
Speaking of the devil,
Is it from your ex-boss?
yes, I'm sure he's calling to make me recommend him.
I'm sure he's going to say horrible things to Suzuki-san again. Horrible things. That's it! I have an awesome idea! President!
What's up, Sakai?
Could you come over here for a moment, please? Suzuki-san, pick up the phone. Put it on speakerphone.
Okay.
Is that you, Suzuki? Long time no see. How have you been? I have a small favor to ask. I'm thinking of going in for a job interview at your company, but...
I've heard.
Then that'll save us some time. You better talk me up.
The company president is the one who makes the call. There's nothing I can do to help.
What? Huh. Looks like someone's learned to speak up. Jeez, who do you think you're talking to? Huh?
What an unpleasant guy. Who even is he?
This guy.
This guy. He used to work at the same company as Suzuki. I totally understand now. Hey, you.
Huh? Who's this?
I'm the president of the company you're about to interview for. You've got some nerve hurling abuse at one of my employees. There's no need to come in for the interview. There's no way we're hiring you.
Huh? What? Wait a minute. The heck?
Thanks to you two, I could avoid a totally useless interview. Thanks.
I felt reassured, seeing my boss overjoyed and Suzuki-san relieved. It was on the way home that day.
Sakai-san, I have something to tell you.
Yeah?
From the day you gave up your seat to me, I've fallen in love with you, Sakai-san. I was really happy when you invited me to join your company, and when you protected me from my ex-boss showing so much tact. You were so incredible. So, please go out with me. Is that a no?
There was no reason to say no. I've liked her this whole time too, even before we started talking. If you're okay with someone like me, I'd love to.
I want you, Sakai-san. I look forward to spending more time together.
And this is how I made a girlfriend from giving up my seat on the train.